G'day everybody, welcome back to Dinkum, episode 347, if I'm not mistaken. Hope you guys are doing well. In the previous episode, we went into the Undergrove and had I would say a pretty good time. We found all of the Baconium, 7 to be exact, and yeah, it was a really good process, not gonna lie. I was pretty happy with the amount of Baconium that we found. I do think though, sadly, that might be the last Undergrove episode slash Deep Mine episode that we do for the series. The reason being is because, well, we are sort of running out of time to do our various projects, so I think we better actually get cracking with all of the projects and try and complete it. So today on the agenda is going to be, I guess, completing our Apiary Enclosure, and once that's done, we'll try and move on to other projects, but that's going to be the priority for the day. Let's see here, let's grab our grub meats, and yeah, we need the quandongs as well. Alright, so definitely gonna do all the farm work first though. It's not like we're gonna ignore any of that. So let's get to it. Quandongs in hand. It is 10 seconds to breakfast time for everyone. So hopefully they'll all have their breakfast. And then now we're going to have to feed the boyos as well. Chuck one there. And chuck one here as well. And boom, everyone's eating. Nice. Well, I guess someone didn't get fed here. Let's see. Perhaps maybe it's Jet? Yeah, good. And I think Vicious has eaten his. So that's good. Let's just quickly deal with the crab pots right now. I could ignore the crab pots since we're likely not going into the Undergrove anymore. But you know what, I won't do that because maybe when we get back to playing some more Dinkum sometime in the future, we may actually need more of these keys. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what kind of mine is introduced in the next update, because you know, the last couple of deep mines, obviously we needed those keys to try and get into various rooms. I wonder if it'll be basically the same thing for future mines as well. But I digress. Let's actually look at the rest of the farm and see what we have to do. Let's grab our onion seeds just in case. And speaking of seeds, I do actually need to go and speak to Rain about getting some more watermelon seeds. We're probably not going to replant any watermelons this season, but it'll be good to have a few handy for the next season when we have to grow more watermelons. So yeah, we'll go see her in a moment. Just checking out what's going on in our new patch here. Looking good, but we still don't know where the watermelons are growing off to. So we're gonna have to come back to that on subsequent days to decide how we're gonna weave in those tomatoes in there. And everything else sort of looks fine. I think we managed to sort of correct our onion harvesting and replanting timing, so probably don't have to worry about that anymore. Let's drop that back, and I think we're sort of ready to go. So let's make our way to the workshop first. We'll drop things off. You know what? I will actually just quickly drop off a tomato there. Just because we're going to weave in some tomatoes in there anyway. So that's fine. Okay, so let's just drop the various things in. We should get things processed actually, and I completely forgot to start fertilizer processing as well, but that's okay, we can always do that towards the end of the day. That needs to go to John. We've got various gum nuts that we need to replant. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's actually gather these. And we'll chuck the bat zapper in here. Anything else that can be put away? I don't think so. I think that's it. So, perhaps maybe a couple of things today, guys. We'll do the apiary enclosure and try and fix that up completely. And then we'll sort of decide on which bridges need connecting. And I think those are the two main activities that are going to occur. So, let's just check here. Okay, there's an alpha croc. Let's accept that. I think we still have a few days to complete those requests, so that's fine. It's only 10 o'clock right now, so we'll still have to wait a little bit before Rain's greenhouse opens. Let's just do a few additional things on this side. We should also get some brews going here, so maybe we'll drop in some wattle flowers. Alright, good. 10:21. Alright, well, gotta kill time somehow. Let's go speak to John about these beehives, just to make the town a little bit safer. I'm sure everyone will appreciate not having bees flying around everywhere, so we'll get rid of the beehives. You know, I could, make some more apiaries if I wanted to, but I don't think it's really necessary. Alright, and we still have time here, so we may as well sell a whole bunch of stuff here. And clear up the storage. Welcome to John's Goods, how can I help? So, let us get rid of these things. I think that looks good. So 500,000 ding. Nice. Okay. Very good. We've got close to 3 mil in the pockets right now. Perhaps maybe it might be a good idea to drop this in the bank. Actually, it's over 3 mil. So anyway, I think we'll drop, let's go with 2.7. And I think I'll be comfortable walking around with 300,000 or so dink in the pockets. Wednesdays. Oh, is she not working on Wednesdays? No, she does work on Wednesdays. I do want to buy these watermelon seeds. So let's buy a few. That way we won't have to sort of think about buying watermelon seeds urgently at the beginning of the next summertime that we experience. Anything else we need to do? I guess we can drop some more wheat in before we go. And yeah, let's make our way. So the apiaries, I'm just trying to remember where we kept our vine walls, guys. Did I not pick that up? I thought we had made some vine walls already. Unless I hadn't. Let me just quickly check again. Don't see vine walls there. Ah, here we go. I knew we had some vine walls somewhere. So, yeah, let's obviously make use of these. Sorry, I was also thinking about whether or not I wanted a specific type of pathway sitting underneath those apiaries. So I was sort of thinking maybe we could use some of these rock edge paths, because we crafted a couple of batches of these and we didn't really end up using them, so maybe it's not a bad idea to use them here. I'm just gonna see if I can actually drop paths underneath these. No. So I'm gonna have to work on the paths first, and then drop the bee houses on top. Okay, so we do that. It seems pretty squashed, doesn't it? Let's see. I suppose you can fit like 3 in there. Maybe even 4. But then the problem is going to be actually fitting yourself in between. So yeah, we need a tiny bit more space. So more like that. But then it's not symmetrical. Alright, I should have tested whether or not the beehives fit symmetrically before getting rid of those. Sorry, the bee houses fit symmetrically before getting rid of those beehives. Now I'm sort of thinking I should have maybe made a couple more of these beehives. I mean, we could do something like that. Oh yeah, yeah. That works. That works. So instead of having everything facing outwards, we can actually have stuff facing like that. Yes. Makes a lot more sense now. And then we can actually tighten things up on the sides. Yes. Okay, cool. Well, I do need to still take these down though, because I need to actually get the pathing in before we do anything else. So let's get the pathing down. Yeah, gonna have to... I don't know if I really need to take the vine walls down. I mean, unless we want the pathing to sort of extend out a little bit more. I assume the vine walls can sit on top of paths. Again, just making assumptions here. Maybe I can test it, actually. So if I just randomly place one down like that... Yeah, it definitely works. So we should be able to do it. So I think maybe a couple more batches of the stone paths. I think once we do that, we should be able to get the apiaries in. The question is, do we need to decorate it with anything else? I mean, we could. Let's have a think about it while we sort of do this. I think we just need rocks, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Or stones, rather. Righto, so let's go back, get this done. Yeah, and by decorations, I'm sort of thinking, do we want some planters with like flowers and stuff like that? So, you know, the bees have some flowers to go to collect honey from. I mean, that's the theory anyway. Okay, so that's looking decent. I do feel like perhaps maybe we need to give this area a little bit of space. So we just get rid of a few pieces of soil that way. And yeah, I think we should be pretty good here. Let's just start with the walls. Like so. And since we've got a couple of spare edge paths here, let's actually do that. And I think from there, things should sort of work out. So... there we go. Then we can do normal paths to sort of lead to this area of the farm. Looking good. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe a few sort of pot plants, maybe even just in the front here. Vine festoon might not be a bad idea here as well, just to make the area look a little bit nicer. I think I was meant to sell the sprinklers. We'll get to that. Alright, since we're here at the farm, let me just quickly do a couple of things here. One is we'll get fertilizer going. I think we probably need bones and the wombat poos this time. I'll drop that in there and do that. Yeah, we definitely went a little bit overkill with the vine walls, didn't we? So I probably need to sell that off, or well, I guess I can keep it just in case we wanted to work on other stuff that required more vine walls, but I'm not seeing that happening, guys. As I said, we're getting very close to the end of the series, so I don't want to overcommit. And yeah, I'm obviously still waiting for you guys to chime in on whether or not I've committed to anything else that I hadn't mentioned in the previous episode. And if I have, then I'm going to try and get stuff done, you know, within the time that we have left. Alright, so vine walls, I think I'll store the vine walls. I'll just keep it here for the moment. And sprinklers, I'll deliver this to John's place. Alright, and what I'm thinking, guys, is, yeah, we'll make some of those pots, and we'll try and place some flowers nearby. Problem is, those pots, you can only get like gigantic versions of those pots. I'd prefer getting you know, maybe a couple of big ones and then a few small pots as well. And the small pots I'm talking about is the stuff that you can get from Melvin's place. So yeah, perhaps maybe we can go to Melvin's place and actually buy a few different pot plants. But anyway, let's get what we need here. Alright, we'll go with that first. Could go with hardwood flower beds, but I don't think so. Alright, I don't know. Should we do more? I guess we could do more. I'm indecisive as ever, guys, but that's alright. Let's just make it. And if we end up not using it, then so be it. Alright. Yes, there is the matter of replanting some of our gum trees that we've had to remove to make way for the bee houses. Why am I going back? Well, I figure I do want a festoon of some sort. So... yeah, I really think that the vine festoons are probably the best thing here. Actually, let me take a look at what's needed for marble stuff. Marble pillars require 25 marble. Alright. Good to know. We could do arches. Although I feel like putting an arch in might not be very symmetrical. It might not work with what we have going there right now. Do we want fencing in that space? Maybe not. Although there is one thing that I do sort of want to test out. I'll show you guys in a little bit, but yeah, let's get the vine festoon here. So hardwood planks and vines. So I think we should have enough. Cool, excellent. Let's drop those in. We are sort of running low on those planks, so I'm just going to get that process started. We'll leave the machines to do their thing. Alright, so the test I was talking about involves grabbing some of these. And I sort of just want to see what happens if we place down fencing in the corners. So here, for example. Oh yeah, okay, so they actually connect. That is cool. Alright. So, yeah, if we really wanted to, we could sort of fence things off like so. Although it would make entering this place a little bit harder. Oh, I guess it's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. Alright, but I sort of want the festoon to be in this place. Hopefully we can get it facing a good position. Whoops. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, now we can do that. Right. Very nice. So, since we've learnt that these palmwood fences can actually connect, should we do something similar around this side? I mean, I could. I don't really have enough fencing to do the rest of it, but I can always sort of come back to that. Don't have to do it right this moment. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm pretty happy with what we've got going on with the apiary, and I think, you know, having one spot with all of the bees makes a lot more sense, rather than having a couple of different spots to gather honey. We should be able to see and gather honey all at once in the one day, rather than having it sort of spaced out between multiple days. So anyway, now, the matter of replanting our gum trees. So I don't know how many trees we took down, but I think at the very least I want to replant maybe 3. I think that should be enough. You know what, maybe one more. For good measure. Alright. Yeah, happy about what we've done here. It's starting to look quite nice. So, I didn't intend to expand the farm, but it feels like the farm just naturally expanded by itself. So, anyway. Time for the second half of this day, and that involves deciding where we need to go to sort of connect bridges. We were working on the south here the last time we tried to do this, and I figured perhaps maybe we should continue that process. So let's get a bridge down over here, and then it's going to be a matter of deciding how we're going to connect roads. How are we doing for paths? Okay. Not looking too good on the pathway front. Let's actually make a few more. And from there, we should be able to set off and do what we need to do. We'll stop for poos every now and then. Quandongs, why not? Just to lighten the load, let's get rid of these gum nuts. Oh, my goodness. After all of that sort of umming and ahhing about pots, I didn't even place them down, did I? Oh, let's actually do that. So, yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of just like decorating the area, you know, with a few potted plants here and there. Flowers? Yes, we need flowers. We'll try and grab flowers as we progress throughout the day. And I'm just sort of thinking, you know, we'll have different types of flowers occupy the spaces rather than, you know, just 1 or 2 types of flowers. I think having like some kind of a random look might look a bit nicer. Righto. So, we're here to make rock paths. So let's get to that. I'm just anticipating the number of rock paths we might need, considering, whoops, sorry guys, since, you know, we're planning to join the road from all the way up here, all the way down to, I guess, potentially a central location around here. What do we need for campfires? Campfire. Gum logs and stones. So I'll just grab some of these. And I guess I'll keep the stones with me? Or should I just maybe split it out? We'll do something like that. And we'll try and set up some campfires. I do want to drop in teas into the brewers. Maybe we keep going with the wheat as well. There we go. And let's see here. Oh, there was one thing that I thought about that thought I needed to do here before we left. Oh yes, sorry. Because I was thinking about the campfires, I was also thinking maybe we need... Oh no! Okay, I can't grab sleeping bags without Fletch being around. Okay. I thought we could just grab sleeping bags whenever, but I guess that's not the case. I'm gonna have to come back to the sleeping bags on another day. I mean, this is assuming we make it all the way out to the end destination. I'm gonna see if I can just do a detour over this way, and I'll try and jump into the teleporter for once. No, we're going south. Don't know why we've got an X here. Possibly an undergrove exploration marker. Yeah. Yeah, all of this stuff is probably that as well. Cleaning things up a little bit more. Alright, so I'm not sure if we need to do anything here. I think this is all fixed, but I will actually quickly check. And I think we even have like a triple width bridge over that side. Anyway, let's work our way towards the bridge here first, and then we'll sort out the bridges to begin with. And once the bridges are fixed, should be able to plan out how to lay down the roads. Alright, good times. We probably do also need some lighting around here. I'll figure that out on another day, that's fine. Alright, so I figure maybe we'll just cross right here. Yeah, because that's sort of a nice low ground that we can start off from. So let's get to it. Not sure if this is going to be close enough or not. Yes, it is. Alright, cool. So, do that. Alright, good work. So, steps going in. Alright, so now at the end of this, I mean, we sort of need to decide where the roads are all gonna go as well. Typically, I don't really like roads going into the sand. Why? I guess maybe I'm just a bit of a weirdo, but I'm just trying to think what's the best way to try and get roads in. Maybe we might need to clear some of this up and have a road sort of leading in this way. And curving in around here. Yeah. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Do that. And let's break out the compactor and let's get some bush limes at the ready. Okay, cool. So we'll get steps in as well here. So we'll do steps like that. And yeah, I think from here we should be able to sort of lead the road inwards a little bit. I just don't know where we should end the road, that's all. Yeah, maybe around here. So let's actually get our rock paths in. I do not want to take down that bottle brush tree. Sorry, not bottle brush, bottle wood tree, rather. Because, as we discussed in previous episodes, those trees are quite rare, so we'll try and leave them be as much as possible. Right. Looking good. Yeah, quite fancy. Maybe just a path leading out there, and do we want a path leading out here? We could. Okay, and now that we've done that, we should be able to place down... Oh, actually, I didn't even make the fireplaces, did I? Oh, goodness me. Alright, what is going on? I was just doing everything super professionally, just the way the channel is run all the time. Alright. Gonna have to spend a lot of time replanting. But it's not really a problem, I don't think. Do that, and just gonna clear out all of this, like flatten it. Alright, and since we've picked up a few, let's actually just replant some of this, and we'll go with our pine cones, one there, one there, one up top here. I think that should be fine. Okay, we do need lamps, so we still need to, needing to come back here. Ooh, nice old key there. I'll take that. Alright, let's connect up the road. Alright, I think that looks quite nice. Let's get rid of that, and let's eat a little bit more. Get rid of some of these rock formations there. Make the place a little bit safer. Might as well grab that. Alright, so the rest of the rock paths. Let's try our best to try and get this connected. I do think this tree has to go, unfortunately. Blackwood seeds, let's do one over there. And I think we can get rid of the other one. Alright, which way do we want to go? I think I want to sort of go through this thin stretch. I don't really want to go through the beach, so let's do that. And yeah, well, there you go. I made quite a few of those pathways, but ended up still needing heaps more. So yeah, we're gonna have to sort of continue with the infrastructure a little bit more on future episodes, but I think we're gonna call this episode here, guys. Obviously gonna try and make our way back, but yeah, I think we've done quite a lot of work today. Very productive day. At least the apiary is ready, so I'm pretty happy with how that looks. We just need some flowers and stuff. Actually, speaking of flowers, maybe I'll just keep my eyes peeled for flowers on the way home. Oh, I keep grabbing the amber chunk when I don't mean to. Okay, it'll be much nicer when we eventually clear this area and actually have a road in. And yeah, I think this is where we're just going to connect the road up. It'll be a nice sort of intersection here as well. We can put like a lamp. In fact, we might as well put a lamp in here right now. Just to indicate what's going to happen here. We'll put in signs as well. So we're looking to go to Wuyan Town this way. Do I want to go to bed now? Not exactly. I'm probably just going to quickly store things just to make it easier on us tomorrow morning. We don't have to rush to and fro between different spots. before we can actually complete any of our farming. Let's drop junk in here. And I do want to get shiny stones ground up. We'll do that. And yeah, we'll drop all this other miscellaneous stuff. Grass seeds can go. That can go there. We can put these here as well. Grass seeds we don't need. Gum nuts we don't need. Croc meat. And keys. Still hanging on to the palm wood tree seeds. Or palm tree seeds. Because, yeah, we sort of destroyed that area trying to make the water features. Speaking of, we're probably going to focus on the northern roads tomorrow, provided that nothing gets in the way. We have a couple of tasks that we picked up from the board though, so we probably do need to spend a bit of time trying to focus on completing some of those. I haven't really gathered the flowers that I wanted to gather. We've got some extra hibiscus here. That's nice. So I'll steal one. And why don't we go with one of these? And look, I don't want everything to be Bloom and Spring stuff, so perhaps maybe we'll go out and see if we can find some normal quote-unquote flowers. We'll do that, and we'll drop in the orchids on this side. And yeah, we'll think about the other two flowers. We'll go see Melvin as well about buying like smaller pot plants and trying to put them out there next to the beehive enclosure, or apiary enclosure rather. Alright guys, well this is me signing out. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.